My name is Zach Aiken. I'm the manager here at Pinball PA, and here we have over 400 different machines from every single era of coin-operated gaming that you could possibly imagine. We have games ranging all the way back from the 1950s and 40s, all the way up to present day. So we have stuff ranging from 70 different years of arcade gaming, pinball, 70 years of engineering and fun. This all started by one guy's undying dedication to collecting, fixing, buying, trading, selling, all that stuff. Ed Beeler, our curator here, donated each one of these machines here to us to Pinball PA. He started off with just one haunted house machine. Spent a good amount of time and money fixing it up. He bought it really cheap, just so he could fix it up as a hobby. Once it was all fixed, he ended up selling that. It made him enough money to buy 2 broken machines. And with that, he fixed up one, he kept that for his personal collection, and he sold the other one. And all of a sudden, he had a little bit of extra money to buy even more machines. So he just kept buying, selling, collecting, and fixing. And, you know, about 2 decades later, it starts to get a little bit ridiculous. He had this large collection just in his backyard where he went in and he was still just buying, trading, fixing, selling, collecting, but he could only share his love and his collection with a very small amount of people, anybody that he would invite over to his place. So he would invite people over, they would play, they would leave, he would shut everything down, and they would stay non-being played for months at a time. He decided, you know what, what's the point of having this gigantic collection if it's not going to be enjoyed by the masses? So he goes up, he gets himself a property, he tries to open up his own arcade. That's where Chris comes in. Chris is the official owner here at Pinball PA. He's owned a couple businesses before this, and he's been a really good friend to Ed for a very long time. So Chris, he takes the mantle, he handles the phones, he handles all the business aspects of it. And Ed, he just lets him fix all of his machines. He lets all of this exist. It's really crazy when you think about it. That whole American dream that you see from this, just starting off with these slow beginnings and getting up to just a massive collection like this. It's nuts. Once he had been collecting pinball machines for a little while, he started branching out. He started getting into more arcade games. He started getting into some tabletop stuff. He started getting into a lot of even home consoles and all that. He's collected a little bit of everything. So now we have this impressive collection that we use as a museum, as a history of engineering that you can see throughout the different decades, eras of pinball and arcade gaming. So we have stuff all the way back from your electromechanicals all the way up to your solid states. Every single kind of machine you could possibly imagine we have. All the major classics we have. We have obviously like Pac-Man, Galaga, Defender, but we also have a pretty wide array of rare one-of-a-kind machines that you'll never see anywhere else. We have games here that exist of about maybe 1 in 4 in existence anymore. We have this game, Thunderball. They made 7 of them in total. It was a prototype game that never even made it into major production. So it's just insanely rare, and you can't play it anywhere else except here at Pinball PA. Another rare machine that we have is even the precursor to Simon, you know, the little toy that Simon Says. We have Atari's prototype machine for that failed so spectacularly in the market that Milton Bradley had to completely redesign it to make it good. We even have a few of the home consoles, some of the earlier Atari 2600s. We have ColecoVision, like all these home consoles that came out that really spurred the market for that as well. What we really boast here is a multi-generational experience. We have something that you probably would have enjoyed no matter how old you are. If you, say you're about 40 years old, you grew up in the 80s, you want to come in, you see Pac-Man, you see Defender, you see all these different games that came out that you enjoyed when you were growing up. All of a sudden, you can play them again. You bring mom and dad in, they grew up in the 60s. So they're gonna see all these different games from the 60s and 70s. We have a game all the way back from 1948. So even if you bring great grandma in to come and play something, even she'll enjoy something. Plus, you have all these crazy different games, all the flashing lights and colors. There's something so magical and spectacular about this. And even 4-year-old kids will find themselves having a blast here. The 2 hours that you spend here will go by in just like that. And you just gotta respect the classics, you know? We even have a party center in the back that we do various kind of events, birthday parties, all that jazz. So if you wanna bring in 16, 17 people, all of a sudden you can come in, you can have cake, food, soda, you can have a whole bunch of people running around. Everything here is set on to free play, so you don't even have to worry about consistently siphoning tokens to them. So you can come in here for 2 hours, you can come in for all day if you want to, and you can just continuously play because nothing here costs anything except for walking in.